Hey collective, hey! Welcome and welcome back. See Your Soul 3 with me, Lise. Happy Monday morning, guys. I hope that everyone's doing well. We're going to hop in a few minutes and let me just get some announcements out of the way. First things first, we're going to do a nice little rune read for you guys. We're going to start off with that, check your vibe, the situation, get some advice. See what's coming in for you. Then I am going to shift it because I've been getting a lot of requests for what are they thinking, what are their intentions, and so I will do that, but at the end. And this could be a past, present, or future person that portion will be talking about. I also want to say that for some reason in the month of October, I'm not sure if it's because Halloween's coming, whatever the reason is, I just wanted to say thank you for the outpour of your generosity and support. The donations are I've appreciated, as well as the bookings. October is completely booked. There is no more room for private readings as a general reading. I always keep 2 emergency readings open a month. Those prices vary. Emergency readings are $125. If that is not something that that it's an emergency for, I will be picking up reads again in November for the regular price of $45. Okay, so let's see. Excuse me. The regular price is $60. I will be doing $45 a month for the month of October, for the month of November, because October was so huge with the private read. So I want to give back to you guys. All right. And one more time, guys, with Halloween coming. There we go. So beautiful. Self-care, baby. And I may have already done this, but I don't care because you can never get too much nog. Some nog shampa for me and some for you. All right, my beautiful collect of the Ib. Let's see what's going on. We're going to ask the runes. And I love these runes. I waited a long time to get these. They were on back order for a while because of the specific stone that they're made on and with. For those of you who know what this stone is, isn't it, with the gold in it? All right, so all the runes are face down. I'm going to mix them up, and then I'm going to put them in this bag right in front of you so that when we pull the runes, you see what we're starting from. All right. Let's get in here. Every rune set is different too. There's Norse runes that have like 20 something. These have, every rune set is different. It just depends on what part of the geography that you're pulling from, what spirituality, right? I do have Norse runes, but these are what I've been waiting for quite some time. So let's hop in. All right. We're first going to get what your vibe is right now, collective, where you're vibing at. Show me for the collective. Where are they vibing at? Ooh, you got a lot of love and romance in your heart. A lot of harmony and movement. But let's see. Show me the situation. And what is the most likely outcome, actually? Actually, what's the advice? The advice first. And then what's the most likely outcome? Okay. Let's begin, collective. I'm coming right out hot. We got this for where you're vibing at. Give me a moment. Read what. And yep, this is romance, love and relationships, deep emotional connection, soulmate harmony. You've met your tribe. You're in good with people that your vibe is. You are a soulmate. You are in, that is your vibe. Love, relationships, deep emotional connection, soulmate and harmony. And soulmates can be they can be romantic, or they don't have to be. Your family can be your soulmate, right? Your sister, your friend, platonic friendships, your cousin, your mother, your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your Partner, it depends, because we all have different types of soulmates throughout our life. Some are romantic, sure, and those are lessons, and others are romantic blessings. Same thing happens within family and friends too, right? So that is what you're vibing at. You are vibing at just romance. Love is in the air because love is in you. Period, point blank. So of course we attract what we are. And when you're healed and evolved, you're attracting more of the motherfucking same. So I'm hearing low-key Beethoven. Get it? Low-key Beethoven. Let that shit soak in. Then I'm hearing, don't need these rodents. Ew. Rodents. So some of you might have a pest problem, or you have removed yourself from a situation that was a pest problem, right? And you moved into a space of love and just thinking of what you want, where you're at, and what's going on with you. And I don't blame you. All right. Now, the situation is, oh, wow. Traditional male. This is man. This is the father of protecting loved ones, provider, being empowered. So this is about a romantic relationship that's moving to the next level. So if you're a feminine, then this is talking about the man in your life. If you're the man, this is talking about you. It's saying, yes, your romantic heart, wherever you're vibing at, it is bringing in that partner or the current partner for this, whether you're the man or it's the man coming in. You two are growing together. There's something that's being shined light on, embodied. There is a togetherness of that. That is the situation. The situation is the man. So you could be the feminine, or this could be a same-sex relationship. This could be, you're either the man or that's the man that is in your life. It's one or the other. Okay? And runes are different in how they read as far as, because there never is any sex or gender in tarot. It's all arbitrary, but we're talking about the energy of, right? But when we get into runes, things change. So because the spirituality and the culture behind, and the meanings behind the culture that made these runes, we have to go by how they interpreted it, and how we interpret how they interpret it by what they've left behind for us to interpret how to read these. All right. And then always use your intuition, of course. All right, guys. So that's what that is. Now, the advice is harvest. I love this for you. Blessings, investing in yourself, rewards, providing for yourself, and education. You are reaping the benefits of whatever and we are in fall too. So like you're reaping the benefits of what you planted in the summer, so to speak, right? That could have been a season. It could have been two. Sometimes when gardeners plant things, like when I was younger, my uncle, I live right next door to my yaya and papu, and my uncle also lived there with my cousins. Big house. Anyway, and we had a huge vegetable garden, and one year Uncle Paul grew a strawberry patch. And, he had a green thumb like you could not, like he just knew. He was not one, he just knew. It was just like in him. Gardening was in him. Growing vegetables, growing fruits, that was just in him. He was just, that's who he was, part of who he was. And we made a strawberry patch, and it did not bear fruit the first season, and he wasn't sure why. So the next season came, it bore fruit. It bore fruit, and so sometimes the things that we harvest doesn't come the first time around. And upon doing some research, my uncle had found out that it is actually quite common for the types of strawberries that he was growing, for them not to get a harvest the first year. That's actually common. So there's that. Then we have, so what I'm saying is you are now getting the harvest from the things that you've reaped, no matter how long you've waited, okay? And you have help is here, is what I'm also getting. And how I mean help is here is because you're on your way on goals and life, and you are with someone else who has that same vision and the same type, can match your energy and actions. So it's like coming together, the harvest is here, and you are growing within a relationship as well. I could see this as business too, so you can take it how it resonates. If you are the man or the or somebody within the it could be you could be, you're either the man or this is about a male. Like for a situation, maybe you have a male boss, maybe you are own your own business and you made a new contract with a man. It's something like that, just to kind of give you an idea of like, this reading's for you if it resonates, right? These are what these messages are for. Okay. So they just want you to just, keep going, the blessings are here. You're investing in yourself. You have invested. The rewards are here because you provided for yourself and you educated yourself. The harvest is here. There's no way around it. You're reaping it. Then we have this for the advice. Oh, hold up. So this was your energy. This was a situation. The advice is to reap the blessings. Keep investing in yourself. Keep reaping the rewards and providing for yourself. And keep with the education. Some of you could be in school. All right. So there's that, in addition to everything else I said. Then we have, what is the most likely outcome? Sudden change in endings, making final decisions, completing a task, walking away from something or someone, and there could be danger around you. Now, hold up. When we hear that, we think, oh my God, this is so scary. The reading was so well. And then boom, this. All this could mean is something as simple as endings could be something ending for something to start new. You're in if we were looking at this in terms of business, you're just you're in a very harmonic space in business, to where the man, you're either getting a raise from them or moving to the next level in business, something to do with the man, whether it's a business partner, somebody coming in with you, two people having their own business and doing something together, going in on something together. It could be a raise. It's something like that, right? Okay. It also, it could be a raise if it's not if you don't own your own, right? Or you're maybe opening a side hustle or something else, but there is something like that. All right. Now, that for the situation. And so then for the business, you got to pick up the harvest. You got to reap what your rewards are. Let the blessings come in. And the final thoughts and the advice is to cut out anything that just doesn't serve, period, in business. You may have learned along the way, this is where we're going with this. Oh, but now this person isn't pulling their weight, or I don't want to sign with him or her because I don't think that I just don't want to work with them. Something like that, right? If this is a love thing, it's saying that you have love on your brain, on your mind, you embody love. There is a man that is in your life, or you are the man having to do with love, and you're going to be reaping the rewards of this relationship because you have cut out things that just didn't serve you, right? Or it is going to say that there is a sudden ending or a change to something that didn't serve you, but it brings in stuff that does. So maybe before this relationship, you had to cut off a relationship in order to find what you were actually looking for. We don't keep low vibration. See you later, bye. Trick me once? Okay, fine. See you later, bye. We don't give it a second try. So you had to let go of something in the past to bring in what is coming in now. What you thought you were getting back then is now coming in a different form now, and it's way better. All right? So the advice is to let the sudden changes be. This, it could be a level up in a relationship from, committed to engagement or engagement to marriage. It's something like that. It's a big step. And the danger could also be, this could be rolling into, because we're going to be rolling into what are they thinking about you, how do they perceive you type thing. So we will ask about this, because I'm thinking that this piece right here is because you have let go of something from the past to bring in better things in the present moment, right? And so the danger might just be, it could be as simple as just be mindful of who you're letting in your life. But we always have to be anyway, right? And you didn't get this far in life not being mindful. Sure, we make mistakes, but we learn, we grow, we evolve, and we don't make those mistakes again, right? When we clock it, and then we watch. But The danger might also have been because you've chosen to walk a path that not many can embody, period. Like, right? And so the danger was getting out there in the open in a niche that not many are in. And so, was it danger? No, it wasn't. You're reaping in the benefits now. So it all ties in. All right, we're going to get going on this because the time's getting big and time's getting late, and we all know that anything over a certain amount of time, the uploading doesn't work well. Let's get into what are their, let's ask about this. Let's ask about what you, so this portion is over for the reading, guys. The final thoughts are just for this part, is to, go after what you want. Let the changes happen, the endings, making the decisions, completing the task, walking away permanently from someone or something, and the danger. And, when we talk about this, the scythe, we also talk about, it's just cutting things off, ending. I'm doing this is no longer working, so now I'm doing this. This way didn't work, now I have to do it this way. It is in your fucking face, too. I'm just letting you know, whatever this is, it's like in your face. There is no danger when you're fucking backed by God and the universe. Good luck. And while we're here, we are going to do a quickie. Divine feminines, divine masculines of love and light that have come before me, my ancestors, angels, and guides, lend me your power, lend me your energy, open my gifts even more of love and light, open my gifts of second sight, so that we can return to sender any negative energy that was sent, put onto the collective or me. I return to sender using my angels, ancestors, and guides, as well as taking on the higher vibrations of the collectives, angels, ancestors, and guides. We return to sender, 3 times 3 times 3. So it is, so mote it be. May it hit, may it hit, may it hit. Back times 3, back times 3. All right, so that might be a message for someone because I don't usually do that on air. So that's telling me that you may have just some shitty energy around you, or maybe because you're doing well in life, others that you have left behind are not happy about that. Maybe you know too much about something that you shouldn't know about. And now you're like, okay, well, since you didn't want to let me be, game on. Something like that, but that's not going to be for everyone. That's just a side note, is what I'm getting when I picked up this deck. Let's see, what are the true intentions? Can we clarify on the scythe, the ending of that? What is the true intentions of the person, place, or of the person that the collective walked away from, left behind, to get a better future for themselves, living in the present moment? Because if it irks your soul, it's got to go. If they ain't on your level, see you later, bye. Go get on my level and come back and we'll see where we're at. But more than likely, you'll already be up higher because you're already up higher to begin with. So suffice to say, you're going to keep going. By the time anyone gets to the point that you need them to be at for you to even have a conversation, you're going to be so far up. Your expectations, not expectations. Your requirements have changed. Sometimes people, their ceiling is your floor. So it's like you can't expect much from people like that, is what I'm getting. You see how the energy shifted? So please hit that like button. Let me know if the reading resonates. And I also appreciate every single person that even just clicks on for a moment, because every view, no matter how small, helps grow the channel, and it helps benefit. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see, what do we got though for the what is their true intentions for that whatever they were leaving and exiting from? What is the true intentions of that person? Okay. It seems like somebody wants to share a secret with you. They want to like come back around and pretend like I want to share it, like nothing has happened, and I got something funny to tell you. I can't wait to tell you. Oh, I know we're gonna laugh because you always make me laugh. They're gonna try to come at you. Someone's gonna try to come back in or play like that, like I just said. But what is There also might tell you that they think that you should take a trip with them. I don't suggest it if you've closed this person off, at least this portion, because the vibe that I'm getting, this is not a good person. This is a setup, a potential setup from a past person or past people that you have already cut off, or you're about to cut off, or you will cut off, you know, or you're in the process of it. Whatever this means for you, they're trying to get back in. They're also going to be using others to... it's also just to pay mind to who your friends really are, you know, something like that. All right, let's see. Wow, this is, we all know by now, all of my cards are upright. So when they come out in some way, shape, form, or fashion in reverse, like that one did, it was laying on my card, rewind it. So reconnection was in reverse with the past. You do not want to reconnect the past. It's in reverse. There is, so reconnection upright. I know it's been a while, but I miss you being in my life. This is you saying hell to the fucking no. You may miss that, but I don't. This could also be saying that the true intention of the person from your past is saying, playing like they want to reconnect, but they don't. They don't want to reconnect. They just haven't gotten over what has happened in the past, and they sort of like expect you to apologize. Basically, you left some losers behind, and you know, could have been a group of losers. It could have been just one. I mean, it depends, right? Could have been one loser that you broke up with, and then you left a whole group or a community behind because you saw what they were like. I'm not a friend group, a social circle, something, right? Could have been a maybe you were a person that you dated a lot, right? You didn't sleep with a lot of people, but you dated a lot to see who your match was. And then after getting the caliber of people, you're like, ew, no thanks. I need to take a look at myself to see what is it in me that is unhealed, where I still keep attracting this type of energy, right? And we all go through that, guys. So we just have to be honest with ourselves. You can be honest with yourself. There's nothing you can't overcome. Period, point blank. Okay. Secondly, yeah, there's that. So their true intentions are to, also, I'm also getting this is for a side note, their true intentions is to like pester, bother you, but make it seem like they're not trying to get back together with you because they don't care and that they're hurt about something from the past. But it looks like from all what you did, let's find out, what did the collective do? As I suspected, you went after your own happiness. What made you happy? You move forward for you. Low vibration, see you later. Bye. It's high vibrations only. No liars, no cheats, no thieves. I don't give second chances when you should have known what to do the first time. There's lines that once they're crossed, you cannot come back. Period. There's a certain level you need to be at. Mistakes are one thing. Malicious intent is another. Right? I'm hearing they misunderstood too. Yeah. Now they're just trying to think of a way. They want you to reconsider. So what is their true intentions for the collective, though? What is their true intentions? Either to... Now this could be, don't take it too literal, but it could be. Look, we got thief at the bottom. We have child and we have bad health. They could be... this could be looking at it like they want to put your inner child in bad health and steal from you, or they, you know, are, that might have to do with children in bad health because they're thieves, something like that. Or you could have children that are trying to put you in bad health by being like a thief. Take it how it resonates, but that's what the true intention of the past person is. It's trying to come in. Let's see what the true intention is of the man from the reading that we saw, whether you're the man. If the collective is the man, then show who the other person is, the good person that is here for the good man that is here for the collective. So this is either you or the person coming in, or that you're with. Show me. True intentions. Develop to heighten awareness of true intentions. Holy shit, that's so cool. Okay, keep going. Okay, so there's two messages coming out here. Why is there two? Let's clear the old energy. This could have also been a past person that was one way. and now they're trying to say that they've grown. You might be unlocking, moving to the next level with a man that you thought had changed. I'm here to say they haven't. This is a game. Now, for those of you that are, so that's what that is. And for those of you that are the man, you went through a time where you grew out of something and growth happened. And because of that, your true intentions are to provide emotional support or emotional intelligence, but not to give too much information away. Somebody wants your information, or they want to, it's something like that. I hope that this reading resonates. It's going all over the place, so I'm not really sure. It's almost like a chameleon type person. Now, does the collective have to worry about, they don't. Look, it's back in reverse, and I didn't put it up. They don't have to worry about the past person is what I was saying in my mind, but my words didn't come out fast enough. But as I was done saying it in my mind, this is the card that came out. So it's just a message to me. You don't have to worry. The past person, there's no connection that is going to be renewed. They are envious, period, point blank. You need to stay away from that. What about the new one? What about the new one? They just want to check in with you. Maybe it's been a minute. You need to check in with them. They just want to see how you're doing. Maybe you, yeah. Don't let anyone gaslight you. This is going back to the past person. I'm not sure why this is. Why are we doing this? Or this is a person that is bipolar. They have, I'm not a licensed professional, but their actions and behaviors and the way that their psyche is looking like, they go from one extreme to another. So call that however you want. There is a gift coming to you from this person, either you the man, or the man that's bringing, you're either giving a gift if you're the man, or a gift is coming in for you if you're not the man, right? Because they did their homework and they found something that you like. That's what I have for you. So it's basically, you know, the same old, same old. You got envious people around you, scared shitless because you grew and you know their secrets. And, you know, exes are unhappy. They may, you know, people don't tend to think that other people will grow, because these types of people that you took yourself out of, they don't grow. So it's almost, it's foreign to them that you do. It's a pack mentality too, is what I'm getting, but don't worry, because it doesn't matter. You got this. Let's see what we got. Final thoughts. You don't need to do something alone, even though you're fully capable of doing it alone, right? All my cards are upright. It came out in reverse, a different deck. You don't have to do something alone. You're seeing that even though you can do it, you are able to. You are choosing to not do something alone and to work and build with, to create the movement that you need, the forward movement. There's also here, I don't want to do this on my own. I'm seeking help. This is happening on 3D Earth, tangible, practical, here and now. This is Earth energy. It is happening. It is not, that is the Earth time, period, present moment time. And I'm not doing this on my own because I've already tried that. It didn't work. So now I'm working with, in different angles of the different, so however you are, you have pieces of yourself that relate to other pieces of people that are in different positions in their life, and you are coming in to merge with them, and you're like, hey, this is where I'm at. I know I can do these things, but I think you guys have more experience in these areas, in this way. Can you help me? And they're like, hell to the motherfucking yes. Why didn't you ask us yesterday? We've been waiting. We have been waiting. We're ready to go. And look, with the King of Pentacles here, it is boss-ass energy. And more earth energy. It's happening on earth. So it's like, yeah. This is Cancer energy. That's what I got for you guys. Please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow. Also, there's a note here to keep it hermit. So it's like keep things still, you still need to, you're doing some introspection and you're still So you got to keep those things to yourself still. Share with one is what I'm hearing. There's one man in particular you can share with him. It's something like that. Yes. Everyone else, you got to be quiet because your strategy is your own. Don't be spilling the beans to those who are not worthy is what I'm getting. And that is what I have for you today, collective. I may be back tonight to do another reading. We'll see. But today is Monday. And I did a reading last night too. So you got 2 reads here. All right. And I hope to continue the momentum. Bye, guys. Love ya.